Thank you, Iran Ben in the late. Thank you very much. Uh, na pingan ke I don't know. Yeah, pingan ke garayan ten gulo pia na jan nang earphone lo use para ko man ping pet. So thank you for tuning in and welcome to DB Empowering again. What you tore it working Ben. So and Ben just for a short time. Something called Bande Jam topic Chagor. So if you hear me and I please can you send me or just comment say yes I can hear you clearly and I will stop because I'm keeping Paul music or maybe I will sing along the way because I'm work that took cry and so I am a singer. Oh, thank you so much. Deng Adur Deng Kudal Bany. How are you in Canberra? How is everyone? Uh, this afternoon, I'm jam about topic it's all mindset in relationships, in a loving relationship, intimate relationship. I'm jam it's all mindset long chừng có chữ tiag wala tilbin tiag tin Uh, in the topic, I will define what love is and what a mindset is. And I will also talk about, when somebody say "I love you," what does that mean? Uh, those are the topic Bandi Jam thing today, and I will mix. Will talk in Dinka and also in English. Ki an jam to karo because ko wona dai pe kene anangi ko che ping tong jeng. So I'll be ping tong ye ke ping ku wan ko woni ping tong jeng ke ping tong langalis I'll be ping tong jeng. So the reason that I'll talk in two languages is just to make sure that my audiences get what I'm talking in the language of their preference. Okay, so the audience that the followers, the 11,000 people that follow this page, uh, that they get the meaning of what I'm saying, not guessing it, but get it, hearing it and understand it. So I'm a jam ke kawun jakeri well. So here and I, if the video lan jam gol kunengin yartin ke share. Uh, if you if the message appeals to you, please share it. You can even inbox it to people. Lebat tuwe kwa messenger kujala WhatsApp tien ke piet nongin. La bucket did all bucket dear who kaya kira dia lay. That's the problem. But I think I'm there too, and what dear lay work politic. In the middle of the video, I will sing songs that are not mine. But look, that's the disadvantage. So I may even start composing songs so that I can sing. Now, what is this thing called mindset? Koi wouldn't die, I have a god, a victim. What is a mindset? There are two ways that people understand things. And then koi grow, koi kang did it. So one thing is assuming that I know. Kituen, ewa thong ulwel kang. The second, you ask from other people, and then they tell you, "Kero ebati kwa kok kulegiyin." And the third one is you know it yourself, uh, whether you Google it up or you read it from a book or you've been to a class. So kridia ka bangi itok. Bakor Google nyin Uncle Google kan well balo closet kula ping pure. Um, yeah. Yeah, somebody talk about SPLM of today is a piece of shit. So I have no idea. John Garang. I'm not going to talk about the SPLM, I'm with mindsets and love. And if you have a mindset for the SPLM, then you can learn something from this video as well and then apply it. So these are the three ways that we know things. So I assume that each of us will quite diet and targeting wanting a bit of a mindset understanding, and then could you say I did it about mindset in your way. Uh, then law core Google in well if in class go pure well when in the books where get diag about assume so I'm jump, but I have been defined, in a more elaborate way. So I'm not going to make that elaborate definition of a mindset, but just assuming that you people know it, and then I'll just talk briefly relative to what the topic I'm discussing, the relationships, it roles in love and relationship. First, Kitwang. Now let's just come back to ourselves. I know if you married or you a boyfriend, someone or girlfriend, okay, then you at some point you might have said something. I love you. Yeah, a woman told a man that I love you. A man told a woman, I'm talking about the past here, that I love you. And so does a boyfriend to a girl and a girl to boyfriend. So a pida ko ko adil nang di chin kiyamo cha kon le ti kulele yinyar. Ku yinti ga jadil le mo kulele yinyar. Ku yen ga cho ga nyan gok chi dil le mo yinyar. Ku yen ga cho mo dil le nyaw le yinyar. But notwithstanding that, in some cultures, I love you is not a common thing. It's not. Sometimes it can be a little bit uncomfortable to say I love you. So I know, even from the culture I come from, my culture, the Jing Bayan Tin, Bele Bale Tik, well Bale Much, Yinyar, well Bale Nyan Gok, well Bale Mundun Gok Yinyar, really there in the past. I know it's just simple thing now, but I relate I krill, I heart. And then you go you'll yan near young something you acted in the dark. Chella quite well in the public. Ya come on. And I don't know, had I married back before Jing change, the Chalwell Baletic in the chan Tiguan, Sakin Jimrawar, the Jaletic in the R, well, the Ken Will, I don't know. But it is a simple thing for me to say now because I am not a pure typical Jing now. I'm a Jing that is blended, that has taken in things from other cultures. And yeah, Jing went to Kogdom in another cultures. Not everything, but the thing that of my liking. So I love you. What does that mean actually? What if I can swear what the hell is it? After you have told someone that I love you, what is it? Tikini jo leran gulele yinyar. Kujo chabala bade ujal namta kun jalueli ngu jaluel. Kujo ngu jale tinga. Wale ngu jale nyana wale ngu jale munye. Wale ngu jale dung na we gok. Tonga langales mo nya we gok with boyfriend. But chol jing du ke le chol, but boy is structural sort of identification. Bilwele in duk it chenin chao tin nga describe but it you met in some ways, tong jing English as well. There are so many meanings attached to one word. So duk has a lot. A little belittling one and a structural description. So yung mo chan chan luel we quite dieted. I era nang ki ting ra who knows exactly what they're telling that woman. I love you. Could already good bear. Uh, if you're telling your wife I love you, what are you telling her? but in a letting the way pan one will in the public could well I love you you mu like in the chinti gal like in yar or yam go you will the you will let rather day anyway ran jale and jale like you need to go and what does that mean to you? What does I love you mean to you? You the sayer, the one. What does it mean? I love you. Near in yar yung. Let me say, I love you is emotional sort of a reaction. I love you. A feeling which emotion is an emotional feeling that you express in your mouth. You express it in your mouth that I love that person, but it was originally a feeling. I love you. You go do it. You jabber really talk. I love you. But that's not the meaning actually. So I can't mana de kagana chan chalwell and you feeling the well in mana de no. I love you means I have connection to you. I love you can you learn an William and Tio and Tio in the Jim William or Dil Nang Ti Ting around you July in a chin there's no gap, I can gap to a cam kun. You are one. We in the Bible, that's what the Bible says. And maybe in the traditional marriages, maybe you call it traditionalist when you are united, you become one. Yeah, in relationship, the Bible says something. So that love you can near can and go by talk. So can you I love you? Can you telling the woman or the man that we are connected? Or there's something that pulling me towards you. The expression that I love you, you will mean something you're pulling me towards you. It's a strong thing. So tong jim a yilagrana and kian cure nongin. That's in good love. So that connection, that's where mindset comes in here in relationships. So the mindset comes in through that connection, and I will explain it. So mindset has been in near it, yeah, connection when ye thio when cha with thio when a nyandu go ka tindu wala mundu. And actually jam love along a family and sort of a thing, parental yin man unyar wala ran ki diet ken yin, but I'm talking about intimate love in a kalwel, and that's what I'm talking about. And near quite when she feeling draw closer, but not a relationship, a cardin. So if mindset actually comes in through that connection, then what is mindset? So a mindset, there are two types of mindset. One is a fixed mindset. It is fixed and sometimes can be a negative one. But there's also growth mindset. I'm not saying, but let me not talk about the other funny thing. Is a growth mindset, GROWTH. So, key mindset, a thong a year, a kiyigam kiyene. What you believe to be your truth, that is the mindset, and it has two types. And then kakero, and then kawun ye luel a kenaga chekero war, but and then ye luel can a liberal war will be a change, will be a grow. So those two types of mindset can kind of governing relationships, whether it is a marriage relationship or even friendship, but I'm talking about marriages now, marriage, intimate relationship, a loving relationship. These two mindsets govern any relationships. But how do they come to be? Your two mindset kai, yek ben how, yoku kaya yude. How do we acquire this mindset in relationships? Ima boy chen iran dai, tiran yitie on gokin. Can you ask yourself, what was the first word that my man or my woman told me at the first meeting? Yung chi nyani na gop, kamu ni na go chi len, a cool to on you walking. Alibirial. I know it can be very hard to remember things 10, 20 years ago. Kawin to chi lo nang run go through. I chill because I remember to call Ranaban, including myself. Lakin run ni chene agar nang ki chirkana. I chill because in the bar galam the loom. Well, I live a movie of knowledge. I'll throw one a paper, then you write it down. It can be very hard in the past, but now it may not be because we have this paper to write things on. But if you look back, what did that man or that woman tell you? What did she tell you when you first met? Again, what did other people tell you about your potential partner? What did they tell you about your boyfriend? What did they tell you about your girlfriend? Other people, I'm saying. Now, the things yakalwel abakalwel just a few things in Tulayin Gokin Kornya, Kekalwela on the positive side, a little enyan nong kang enyan nong pio enyan lui pan na koi piet akabo kwan piet enyan riu koch lenga chogre same to a boy emo nguriu kwanong kam ya no chin ya ne recommend it kalwa nong kam in the Dinka culture, but now that can happen. Somebody can recommend to you a girl because she's. I saw a lady yesterday hosted by Tiawa Tim Goodbear, engineer. I don't know, I forgot the name. That girl can be, if she's not married now, can be recommended to another boy, and then she is educated. She's going to contribute. Yeah, she's going actually to help you with financial matters because she's working. So now, so what I was talking in being affairs is when you entered into a relationship, people tell you things. They advise you about your partner, your potential husband or wife, and say, "Oh, she's a lazy, or she's hardworking, or." And if you haven't seen her, they say she's beautiful physically. Yeah. So these are the things that people tell you from the very beginning. Now, what I'm trying to convey here is that that's how we form the mindset about our partners. They come through the beginning. Am I still clear, folks? I'm going to talk very soon. I'm going to talk in the next 10 minutes. I'm going to talk because I will talk about it. So in the next 10 minutes, I will end this video because I will talk about this topic uh, in the next round because mindset is not confined to just relationship, but it is relevant to a lot of things, including the difficulty we have in this country. There's mindset in it. Remember, we have a lot of people who have gone through higher education. They got these beautiful degrees and they cannot talk. They cannot talk or master the English language. It is the mindset that is preventing them to know the language. And I will tell you how. It is the mindset that you're not getting your job of choice or the job that you like or your career that you went to university for or Joaquin in a trade. You have done certificate somewhere, diploma. Life is not about going to university, you know. Achi pie to any appear. So kelu alwel mindset antaw ka juji jare. Ki chol ki you believe your belief atau ka juji. Atau pie chilbin jam tong Joaquin ka nang in a document deed. I'll tell you why later. I have a mix kind of can. So I'm a theo about so. So the mindset is formed in the advice that people are telling you about your partner. If you were told that your partner is stingy, you know, a queer, that thing will stay in your head. So that when you got together, eventually you become a family, and that prophecy, the testimony, the advice that was given to you, if it happens that somebody acted it, if they act on that, being stingy, I don't mute, kula mute, kaka binyan wale oh kuwa jiluelka, that thing will never leave her because it was actually she was told about it and now she's seeing that thing happening. She's seeing it. She's just witnessing it happening. So it becomes what? Her truth. So it has been corroborated by that, by doing it, by me doing the thing that she was told about me. So that's how we form a mindset about our partners. And those mindset, if they're predominantly negative, sometimes they can lead to divorce. Teleke ya kauna negative, ke ka be divorce, abi divorce, baga divorce when it abi po. Abi divorce ka mun wana tindu po abike. Abi a breakup in engagement relationship ka mun wana yana go ka chawo po to let those uh, advice one chikalwel kulegero proof true. If they become true, can that relationship end? If the relationship doesn't end, then that relationship is going to abusive. So every time there's argument, kawaii really change right because young root. Abusive, another word for young. So, all right, no worry, Tony York. I'll call you in a bit in the next one. But this show, I will go now. That's engeti in mindset engeti in acquired. Ayoko acquired through advices. Ayoko acquired through assumptions. What we assume of our partners. Ayoko acquired through the actions of other people. And if what I was told becomes true of my partner, then that becomes my mindset about her, and that is actually negative. So mindset, lazy. So when you come from work and the house looks a bit messy, you cannot even think about that we have children. Yini you imbibe you chi toka you to the chet den. Kumida chap toka yi nom do kilo midi, kulaka dila midi because you've been told that she's lazy. So that's why the house looks so terrible. Now, if mindset comes in the connection between you and your partner, that's a love. If mindset can actually destroy or build, so mindset can either build your relationship or destroy it. How do you keep love? To begin with, I know it's very simple to create it because mostly initially it's about the physical appearance of someone towards you. That is the love. But how do you keep it? How do you prevent it from breaking? What if it broke? So you ended up. divorcing, you're not longer partners, you divorce and you separate it, and the other person has gone their way, or there is a tension there, there's strain in the relationship. How do you bring it back? How do you amend your relationship? It still lies in the mindset too. To prevent it from breaking up, from the divorce, or to restore a broken relationship, a strained relationship, it also lies in your mindset. And you have the choice whether yin yin elonduben by a mindset about maintain, by fixed mindset but replaced by growth mindset, or by growth mindset but replaced by fixed mindset. Back aware by tang dun ki gam you really chiro war ba gam ro war wala ba kiro war ba do chen ro che war ai ga ku ga dia. So this is where behavioral psychologists, that's where they come in to explain a concept, to explain that concept to you. When psychologists, scientists, behavioral scientists, that's how they come in, and they call it intervention. When you come in and talk about something like I'm discussing, I am intervening. This is where they come in and get take a benefit. Kulele no, kena ayinla na cha dede it William tina kagalayan war. So I hope my short, a brief introduction to the topic, a series of topic by Kegluel, will help someone. So your mindset is you, and when your mindset becomes your identity, then it can either build you up or actually break you down, and it can destroy your relationships. Now, let me say one thing before I go. There are videos on the Facebook out there. They are talking, women talking a lot about bad relationship, abusive relationships, and so they are advising other women to break up, so that they go and look for. There's something alien. Achi idea. Akin and the like akin yarn. That's yes. Relationship is a God provision, but again, a God cannot help you to keep everything. If you don't even have the belief in you to maintain something that is good, then Nelly will be tired of that. So compatibility. What but to mal wele rani ke ngati woga ke tuom ni bituk Nelly. We are compatible. We are compatible. Yeah, compatible. I am yin le wuga yin le wuga yin le. In fact, that's nothing. Achito, it doesn't exist. Compatibility is just illusion. It's delusional sort of a thing. If you do things that bring you together, then you are compatible by you making it. And compatibility is understanding in communication. If you understand yourself, na yaga ping tiawe jam, kayin get yawe ben go compatible. But nanga chaga the ping, then there's no compatibility. So I am telling these young women or young men that are looking for men that are compatible to them, you will not find them. Otherwise, I think you watched that video where women were so excited in Nairobi singing about Leong Tawan, Leong Chalayo. There was a phrase coined by a woman, Nyaga, after she left her husband, and then she ended up actually getting not different, just a man, different in name, but maybe most of the behaviors or attitude were similar. So Leong Jawan, Leong Jala, you have been through that looking for compatibility. I want to get the man that is Chinyala Yenen, a man given to me by God, but you will never find that man or that woman. It is your mindset that is either destroying your relationship or building your relationship. Knowledge has given you, God has given you everything. Imagine God creating people in a garden. So we know a garden is where plants are planted there, and mangoes and all beautiful things. And also the plant, they don't grow far away from the water. So I assume that also there were creatures, uh, sea creatures there, another animal. So God actually gave you everything there. It's up to you now to apply that or own them, use them. So don't try God by destroying your relationship and saying, oh, I can't get you knowledge actually but how you act it in so now balance those beliefs one and then you see them being acted by your woman or by your man, and you take them as the Bible as your truth. You have destroyed your relationship. You need to do something to change those, and that will be the topic of my next talk. What do you have to do to change that mindset so that my relationship thrives, my relationship grows, my relationship lasts? When you see those celebration, I've been posting, anniversaries. When people post that anniversary, the Dinka did not do that because a relationship, a married relationship, was thought to be long lasting, that lasts until people die. One dies or they both are dead. Now, they celebration of those anniversaries now it's not just one thing. It's not because it was a good time when you got married and because you are living beautifully together. It also because how long you have lived together, which was not something you didn't consider. Chan buku anniversary buku door because I have tingi chika tiaga ke diabata. So to have your relationship last, it is in your mindset, the two of you, and that is the communication that you have in between yourself. How do you communicate? In your compatibility, if you don't communicate, compatibility is not there. You can marry as many a thousand like Solomon did, the King Solomon did, but you may not even find the woman that is or the man that is compatible to you. Thank you so much. By the way, when I talk that English, there are pronunciations that you did not even get initially, or in some ways how I pronounce some of the words. And if that some of the errors that I made in my talk, if they discourage me so that I cannot keep talking to master my language, then I end up not even talking. So it doesn't matter whether I have PhD or if there's any other document. I cannot talk the language, but the person who practice their language, whether they have a degree or a diploma or a certificate or a master degree, they will be fluent in the language that you are afraid of. So my advice when we come to talk about the mindset in language or language mindset, then I will talk a lot. But next round we will continue this talk. We will talk about the mindset in relationship. But please, your assignment is go back and think about when you first met your wife, when she was a girl, a beautiful girl, or when you first met your boyfriend, when he was a handsome man. What did he tell you, and what did she tell you? Go and look back and think about those. Also, think about what you were told by other people about your partner, and see what roles do those advices play in your relationship. If you do that, I believe you can amend your poor relationship. Thank you very much and have a good afternoon, wherever you are, or good morning. Thank you. Bye.